I need to ask a question, and sincerely, I want random answers. If you are listening to me now, text me with an answer to 080 232 42389. 080 232 42389. What is it that you can do that will make you great, be a celebrity, be someone that the world will bow to, be someone that will make impact, be someone that will drop his footprint on the sands of times, be someone that people will want to look like, emulate, pattern their lives like, I want you to be my role model. I want to live like you. I want to talk like you. I want to act like you. I want to behave like you. I just want to be you. What is it that one can do to become what I've mentioned? I'll be expecting your text messages. I want to hear people's thoughts, people's hearts, their values, what they believe that they can do that will make them a voice to be reckoned with, that will make them a person that people will look like, or people wants to look like, people that the whole world will stand for and draw their caps for. I want you to answer me. The number to text in, please don't call that number, just text 080 232 42389. I want to sample people's opinion of what is the most important thing in life that would allow you to get to the peak of your purpose, of your destiny, of your mandate, of your vision, that picture you have in mind, that mindset you have to be great, to be someone in life. What is it that you can do to become that picture of your future that you see? Let me have your opinion, your views, your answers is very important. Kí ni nǹkan náà tí o lè jẹ́ àbí tó lè ṣe tó máa jẹ́ kó di ọlọ́rọ̀, kó di ọlọ́lá, kó di ẹni tí gbogbo ayé ń wárìrì fún, kó di ẹni tí gbogbo ayé ń wò láwòkọ́ṣe, kó di ẹni tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé I want to be like, I want to look like, mo fẹ́ dàbí ẹni yìí, mo fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ni ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀, mo fẹ́ máa hùwà bẹ́ni ṣe ń hùwà, mo fẹ́ máa ṣe bẹ́ni ṣe ń ṣe, tó fi máa jẹ́ kí kọjá lórí ayé yìí pẹ̀lú ipa àti ipá, tí mi ò fi ní dàbí ejò tó kọjá lórí àpáta tí ò ní pa. Kí làwọn nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe tó lè fi mí sí ibẹ̀ yẹn nínú ayé tí màá fi di ẹni tí àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ bá ti jáde báyìí, mo fẹ́ bá yín ya selfie, mo fẹ́ bá yín ya fọ́tò, tí ayé máa gbọ̀n níwájú ẹ̀. Kí làwọn nǹkan tí èèyàn lè ṣe? Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ dá mi lóhùn, ìbá ṣe ní Yorùbá, ìbá ṣe lóyìnbó, ẹ bá mi text ẹ̀ sí 080 232 42389. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ni kẹ́ ẹ text answer yín sí. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ kí n mọ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn rò lọ́kàn, nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn rò pé àwọn lè ṣe tó lè sọ wọ́n di ẹni tí àti nǹkan tí mo ti sọ sẹ́yìn yẹn. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is She Matters on Fresh FM 105.3, Lagos, the city of excellence. On behalf of Dr. Yinka Joel-Aifele, the father of Fresh FM Nigeria, I welcome you to She Matters on Fresh FM 105.3, Lagos, Nigeria. Answer me those questions because yes, I've been receiving a lot of answers. Some say have a vision, some says be prayerful, some says be connected, some have said a lot of things. I've received answers in thousands. But do you know one thing that will make you to become all that I've mentioned. One simple word: attitude. I'm going to break the issue of attitude down today. Your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Life is all about attitude. See people that are very great, that have become a voice in their generation, that their voice cannot be silenced. There is something unique, unusual, spectacular about them. It is their attitude that has determined their altitude and their altitude. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ Yorùbá kó lè yé yín dáadáa. Gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ti dá mi lóhùn, ká ṣe dáadáa, ká máa jẹ́ ẹni tó ń gbàdúrà, ká ní ìran, ká lẹ́ni tó máa ń tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn, ibì kan ṣoṣo ni àṣírí. Nǹkan tí mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa yẹn, ibì kan ṣoṣo ló wà. Ibi tó wà ní bá a ṣe ń hùwà, ìhùwàsí, attitude, bá a ṣe ń ṣe ló máa jẹ́ kí a di ẹni gíga. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń rò wípé tí n bá ti nímọ̀, tí n bá ti jẹ́ni tó lọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu, tó wà eloquent, tó jẹ́yàn tó jẹ́ pé tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, orator ni, ọ̀rọ̀ dá lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Tó bá ti ṣe báyìí, ó good gan, ó mọ mọ́tò wà dáadáa, ó mọ ìròyìn sọ dáadáa, ó mọ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀, ó mọ̀ lójú páálí. Ó ní nǹkan tá à ń pè ní akíkanjú, ó ní pẹ́pẹ́ fúrú, ó lè ṣe nǹkan pápàpá, ó lákíkanjú. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn, ó lè gbé wa lọ sókè, ó lè gbé wa lọ síbi gíga. Ṣùgbọ́n láti dúró níbi gíga, a nílò láti mọ̀ bá a ṣe ń hùwà. I've said a lot of things. Your powers, your ability to be dynamic, you are very strong, you are resilient. You are a kind of a person that when people tells you, let's do this thing, we do it. We move, we go. We are very intentional. We are gifted. When they tell you, who is this best person in this place? People will quickly say, that person, best, best, best. I've seen people that have gotten to that height. The only thing that dropped them, that made them to fall like packs of cards, is their attitude. Attitude is everything. Talent is not enough. I'm going to be very practical today, and I'm going to be sharing my experiences with people that are so-called gifted. I'm trusting that today's episode will change your life in and out, will cause you to become a blessing to your generation, will cause you to become the tailor, the carpenter, the engineer, the doctor, the pastor, the imam. Every vocation you choose, every job you are doing, whatever it is that life has privileged you, you'll be able to put yourself in that place of not being dispensable. Meaning that, take it anywhere, you can't do without me. I am not just gifted, but I have a right attitude. I said something just now. Have you seen people that has gifting, talent, the look is there, the poise is there, the powers are there, everything is there, the money is there, they have assets, but they lack good attitude. Somehow, they drop. They become someone that will be treated like a trash. Today's episode, please quickly tell somebody to listen. Follow me on Instagram now. My handle is Olufunke Adetuberu. You will listen there. You will see. Don't miss this opportunity. Listen to me. You can never learn the secret of success from a successful person. You can only learn the secret of success from a failure. The only set of people that will help you to be successful, they are people that have done some things, have acted somehow, that have reacted somehow in the journey of their lives, and they have become somebody that the world will reckon with. Such people will not tell you. If you see them successful, you see them great, you see them become, if you ask them, kí lẹ ṣe, báwo lẹ ṣe ṣe, what happened? Kí ló gbé yín débi gíga báyìí? Kí ló make yín somebody tí ò jábọ́, tí ò yín ọyín gẹ́? Nǹkan tó máa sọ ni pé, Ọlọ́run ni. Because that thing tí mo mention pé attitude yẹn, kò ní fẹ́ kó sọ nǹkan kan kó dàbí ìgbéraga. The person will say, I don't know wetin I do. Make you love me so. Na God do am o. I don't know the thing wey I do that make me to become what I am. You want to understand the dynamics of success? Go and ask a failure. Don't ask alone. Study a man that has failed. Just study the man that is in your village, in your neighborhood. Some of you are angry that my daddy has failed. Bàbá mi ò ṣe dáadáa. Bàbá mi kùnà. Bàbá mi lówó rí, kò lówó mọ́. Bàbá mi dá iléeṣẹ́ lẹ̀ rí, kò ṣe dáadáa mọ́. Bàbá mi ṣe báyìí, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣe báyìí, ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣe báyìí. Ará àdúgbò mi àtẹ̀bá rọ́kùnrin yẹn gbà tó kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀. Yéè! Gbogbo ayé ìlú mọ̀ọ́ká ni. Kí ló dé? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Lọ jókòó. Ilé ọgbọ́n ni. Èmi ò láì kí n má gbọ́n. Lọ jókòó dáadáa. Kó fi ojú sùnùkùn. Kó fi wo ìgbésí ayé ẹni yẹn. Nǹkan kan wà ńbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ kí ó kùnà, tó jẹ́ kó fail. Nǹkan yẹn òun ni à ń pè ní attitude. Bí a ṣe ń hùwà. Ẹ lọ mú bírò àti pépà. Èmi máa ń fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wọnú ara ẹ, travel inward and ask yourself this question. Ìwà tí mò ń hù yìí, ìṣe mi yìí, ìsọ̀rọ̀ sí mi yìí, ìhùwàsí mi yìí, ṣé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀bùn tí mo ní, pẹ̀lú pé àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé mẹkáníìkì gidi ni mí, organizer gidi ni mí, doctor gidi ni mí, lọ́yà ni mí, mo kàwé, mo mọṣẹ́ mi, ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni mí, mo jẹ́ akíkanjú, mo jẹ́ ẹni tí n bá fi ẹ̀bùn mi hàn sáwọn èèyàn, wọ́n á gbèdì fún mi. Do you know? With all these giftings, talents, and powers, if you don't have a right attitude, positive attitude, you will not go further and faster in those talents and gifts. Let me break down what attitude is all about. Kí tiẹ̀ ni ìhùwàsí? Báwo ni ìhùwàsí èèyàn? Attitude is the advanced man of your true self. Tá bá ti réyàn, A-levels ẹ̀ òun ni attitude. Your attitude is the advanced man of your true self. Do you know that people say this a lot? If somebody has not been in position, any man can be humble without power. Anyone can be nice where there is no privileged power or position. Anybody can be nice if you are on the floor. But the moment you are given a place in life, find yourself in a position of authority or power, that is the time your true nature will show up. Attitude is inward, but the fruit is outward. The issue of attitude is like X-raying your emotions. X-ray cannot show emotions. It is when you manifest. They'll say, ẹni yìí, hey, time bomb anger. Hey, malicious person. Hey, this person is, ó burú ju jogbo lọ, ó korò. Nobody will see you looking at you physically like this and confirm your attitude. It is what you produce as a fruit outward. Then we'll know that something is wrong with this person. And let me say this. If you are sick in your attitude, X-ray will not see it. I've said it before. But people will see it when you display the negative manners or attitude. Your attitude is your best friend or your worst enemy. Your attitude is your best friend or your worst enemy. There are people that when you look at them, say, chai, ni who they, only gifts, only talent, almost share. Is your best friend. Ẹni bó ṣe rí tó yìí, bó ṣe dá tó yìí, bó ṣe lẹ́wà tó yìí. Obìnrin lẹ́wà kò ní wà. She Matters is the program. Ọkùnrin yìí, ó handsome. Teacher ni, lecturer ni, doctor ni, lawyer ni, pastor ni, imam ni. Ṣùgbọ́n, chai, kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè mú balẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè hùwà burúkú sí. Yorùbá ní èéfín ni ìwà. Attitude is a smoke. That's why I said, is your best friend or your worst enemy? Your attitude is more honest and more consistent than your words. I'm giving you a breakdown of an attitude. Your attitude is more consistent than your words. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ṣé wàá okay? Wàá fẹyín, wàá fẹ̀jẹ̀ sínú, wàá tutọ́ funfun síta. Your attitude will show that ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló wà nínú ẹ̀, ó kàn ń fẹyín ni. That is the place of attitude. It is more honest, more consistent than your words. Gbogbo wa ni ajọ́mọ Yorùbá. Tó bá dẹ̀ kí n ṣe Yorùbá, tó bá ń gbọ́ mi, gbogbo culture, gbogbo tradition wa, ò bá ṣe Igbo, ò bá ṣe Hausa, ò bá ṣe Ègùn, kò sílùú tó lè jẹ́. A ní nǹkan tó ń pè ní attitude. A ní bá ṣe máa ń fara sọ̀rọ̀. A ní bá ṣe máa ń fojú sọ̀rọ̀. A ní bá ṣe máa ń fi action sọ̀rọ̀. Tí àwọn èèyàn fi máa mọ̀ pé ẹni yìí, ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tó wà nínú ẹ̀, ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tó ń sọ síta. Kò jọra wọn, kò connect. And it's a matter of time. People will know that you are not honest in your attitude. With what you are saying, kò jọra wọn, kò bára wọn papọ̀, kò jọra wọn rárá. These things I'm talking about, they are attitudes that would make you stay up or bring you down. Attitude draws people from you or push people away from you. It draws you to people or repels them. And sincerely, nobody likes to relate with people that has bad attitude. And that is why I warn girls and boys, don't look at. The guy is 6 packs, that tall and handsome. That girl is beautiful. Egbin ni ó rẹwà. Oh, tó bá ti rẹwà, tí ò bá níwà, ó ugly. Handsome, dark, without manners is ugly. If you lack manners, you lack good attitude, life seizes over you. Wàá kàn rí pé òun operate under close heaven. Wàá kàn rí pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Let me give you a practical example. There was this boy. He wanted a job. Wọ́n fẹ́ gba CEO. They wanted a CEO in that company. And they have done everything. They've done the interview. They've done the exams, everything. The guy was excellently good. I mean, excellently good. The CEO of that company was the one that said he was going to do the interview. Ẹni tó ní ilé-iṣẹ́ yẹn, because general manager náà ń wá. Ẹni tó ní ilé-iṣẹ́ yẹn ní òun gangan ló máa fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn yìí kó mẹni tó máa gbà as the GM. They've done the interview. Wọ́n ti béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n ti ṣe question and answer, wọ́n ti ṣe IQ test. Ó wá kù. IQ yàtọ̀ sí AQ. IQ is intelligent quotient. AQ is attitude quotient. They now made them to go and eat breakfast. All of them. The CEO has marked a particular man. He said, this man is going to be my GM. I'm very sure. Everything about this man was good. He has passed the intelligence quotient, which is IQ. So they told them to go and buy food, and they have to pay. It was a breakfast. This man had queued on the line. The CEO was watching everything, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. He wanted to be sure that, can this person be my GM? Am I safe? Will he do the best and bring the best to my company and all of that? So they now queued to pay for their breakfast. Now there was this small margarine, butter, small ones that they serve in the hotel breakfast. So this man picked like 6, put 4 in his pocket and paid for 2. And he didn't know the CEO was watching. That was how his attitude quotient, AQ, dropped him for becoming a general manager of that multi-million company. His salary take home, if he had gotten that job, is over 2 million naira, plus all the benefits per month, over 2 million. How much is the pieces of butter or margarine for that he used to destroy his life, his career? He has the gifts, he has the talent, he has everything that it takes to become a GM of that multi-million-dollar company. But his attitude destroyed him. Hear me. Your attitude is the speaker of your present situation or your present life. Your attitude is the speaker of your present life. When you hear a voice, what does the speaker do? It magnifies your voice. Your attitude is the magnifier of your present life. It doesn't take time for people to hear it loud. This person, run, run. Or stay. Also, your attitude is the prophet of your future. Think about it. Ìhùwàsí ẹ, ìṣesí ẹ, oní gbohùngbohùn ayé ẹ tó ń gbé sìn. Ìhùwàsí ẹ, ìṣesí ẹ, ó ní àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ story arákùnrin tí mo sọ fún yín sìn, attitude ẹ̀ òun ló sọ bí ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ̀ ṣe máa rí. Listen to me, ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Attitude is everything. Kò sí ọgbọ́n tá a lè dá. Yorùbá ní èéfín níwà. Mo lè lo attitude bí ìwà, mo lè sọ bí bá a ṣe ń ṣe. If you don't understand the dynamics of being intentional, working on yourself, dealing with that thing in your life that is, I'm going to share some things with you. Please, make sure you share this with people around you. Husband, share with your wife. Father, your children need to listen to this. Mothers, your children need it too. CEOs of various companies, if you have any business, let somebody hear this topic on attitude. The she matters of today, I'm not going to take calls, I'm not going to pay calls. I want you to put it in a place in your life. If you are just joining me, just listening now, follow me on Instagram. My handle is Olufunke Adetuberu. Follow me on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Olufunke Adetuberu. Go and listen again and again. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà téèyàn bá gbọ́ wọn, èèyàn máa ń save wọn ni, you keep it somewhere because you have to listen again and again. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. Attitude is everything. There was a time I lay my hand on a particular message. Me exaggerate. I would have listened to that message for over, I'm not exaggerating. I don't have to impress you and get depressed. Over 200 times. That word changed me in and out. Hey, I'm telling you, a message I listened to about 30 or 35 years ago. The topic is elephant feet. Mo já tape yẹn mi rí mọ́. Mo jẹ́ ni. I can explain it word for word. When you listen to a message now, gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ. You can't listen to me for 1 hour on She Matters and believe you have heard everything. Kò possible. You can't hear everything. Go back. That's why we are privileged to live in a global village that you can go back to the archive of that information and listen again and again. I live in a generation that does not crave for knowledge. They don't crave for knowledge. They are living a life of facade, a life of superficial life. 2 minutes life, no do life. It's scary. Our values are deteriorating every day. Our values are going. I don't even know where to start. See the way I shouted. I know what I'm saying. I'm afraid of the next generation. When I say fear, dread. I look at this generation, I shake my head. People comfortable in behaving funny. And these are fathers, oh. You now tell your daughter, your son, to behave well. When your life is becoming a paradox. Your life is a question that your children are not answering. Daddy, you told us not to fight. Yesterday you slapped mommy. You told us that we have anger issue. Daddy, you are beating us that we are getting angry. We got angry, we broke bottles. What about you, Daddy? You've done worse. Please. The only person that tells you that your mouth is smelling is your friend. Ọ̀rẹ́ èèyàn ló máa ń sọ pé ẹnu èèyàn ń rùn. Àwọn yòókù máa fi wá ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ni. You can't afford to allow people to mock you because of your attitude. Listen to this again and again and again. If you want me to send you the link, send me a text on 080-232-42389. 080-232-42389. This is not a message you will hear and drop it and say, She Matters today is very interesting. No! It's a message You will go on a retreat, take a biro and a pen and write it pé bí mo ṣe tó yìí, bí talent mi ṣe tó yìí, bí mo ṣe jẹ́ gbogbo nǹkan táwọn ayé ń fẹ́, táwọn ayé ń wá yìí, ṣé pé nǹkan kan wà tó lè jẹ́ kí n jábọ́? Nǹkan yẹn attitude ni ló lè jẹ́ kí n jábọ́. Let me tell you one thing that attitude is again. Grandma and grandpa, they went to visit their children and grandchildren. Grandpa was sleeping, grandma too was sleeping. So one of the grandchildren took locust bean, iru. Grandpa has mustache, the long one, these elderly ones, they used to have mustache. And it was long. So grandson took mustache, held grandpa's mustache. Grandpa is fast asleep. Now put the locust bean on his mustache. Lórí inú báyìí ló fi irú yẹn sí. So when grandpa woke up, started doing his nose, something is smelling. He went to the living room. The same thing was smelling. He went to the space where there is air, meaning that he left the sitting room, went to the area, another area in their house. He now went outside where there is breeze, and he was still smelling the same thing. So he just conclude that everywhere is smelling. That illustration tells you that if you have a bad attitude, it smells everywhere. It stinks, it stenches. Ẹ jẹ́ n sọ Yorùbá. Grandma àti grandpa wọn lọ kí àwọn ọmọ wọn àtàwọn ọmọ ọmọ wọn. Ìgbà tán débẹ̀, ọmọ ọmọ wọn ọkùnrin ó fi irú sí imú wọn. Ó wá ń rùn. Tìgbà tí grandpa jí, grandpa lọ sí ìta láàrin inú ilé náà. Ẹ mọ̀ pọ́n sùn ni. Ó ṣáà gbé nǹkan rùn. Ó ṣáà ń ṣe mú nǹkan rùn. Ó tún lọ sí ẹ̀yìnkùlé. Ó rí pé nǹkan rùn. Ó bọ́ síta gbangba níbi tí atẹ́gùn wà. Ó ṣe ń súnmú lórí pé nǹkan rùn. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wípé tá bá ti ní ìwà tí ò dáa, bá ṣe ń ṣe tí ò bá dáa, ìwà yẹn rùn sí gbogbo ìta, sí gbogbo ayé, and that odor is offensive. Kì í ṣe òórùn dúndùn bíi tùràrí. It's not like a perfume. It's not like a fragrance. It smells everywhere. That is how our attitude destroys our own life, makes us not to be relevant again, because you are there as a person, you are there as an individual, you have a lot to contribute to the system, you have a gift, you have a talent, but that odor of your attitude, òórùn ní bí irú, smells like locust bean. Nobody is comfortable with your odor, with your stench, with the way you are smelling. Change your attitude, you change your health, you change your wealth, you change your happiness, you change your old age. If I talk about attitude for the next 10 years on She Matters, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀, ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Because attitude is everything. Because it's She Matters, let me give you a very practical example. I'm still going to be talking about attitude that affects your establishment, affects your children, affects your marriage, affects your family life. Attitude is everything. Now, we're talking about financial pressure, recession. Things are not good the way it is financially. You know how much is a bag of rice? You know how much is bread? All those things that are normal daily living is so expensive that you are just going to be thanking God that you can only eat once or twice a day. Your husband now gave you 20,000 for food. It takes a right attitude. I said it on She Matters some times ago. It takes a right attitude to collect 20,000 to feed the family of two for 1 month. Kò possible. It's not possible. Is it palm oil you want to buy, or vegetable oil, or rice, or beans, or pepper, or onion, or seasoning? It's not possible. A family of even two people, girl, they can't spend 20,000 in a month to eat. What would they eat? Is it gas or kerosene or charcoal? It's not possible. But you know what? With a right attitude, you can spend that 20,000 naira or £10 or $10, depending on where you're listening to me from, and you will have peace. You will enjoy the benefit of it, and peace will reign in your home, and there'll be no reactions. Let me give you a practical attitude. You can put up with that funny amount of money. I don't want to say stupid. It's not stupid, it's funny. Collect the 20,000 comfortably. Thank the giver. The question is, attitude is everything. If the person does not give you 20,000, what would you do? Do you know there are women, they don't know what it means to collect feeding money from their husbands? I can count 10,000 people that I know. I'm not exaggerating. On She Matters alone, text messages. The day I talked about the the level of financial pressure in families, you need to listen and hear women groan. My husband will just give us 5,000 for the month and go. My husband will just pay for children's school fees. The rest is, I don't know. My husband does not even drop 1 naira, and he will want to eat 3 meals a day. Àṣepàdé ìyà ni, because we don't do parties for those that are suffering. You don't even know that you don't have a problem. And yet, they are living, they are not dead. So, some people don't even have 10,000 naira to be given as feeding money for the month. So some of you, if you have been given 50,000, 100,000, 20,000, be grateful. 20,000, be grateful. Thank the giver. That's an attitude. After that, go to the market. Buy what you want to buy, that 20,000 can buy. The first eating, let the food be sweet. I'm teaching you attitude. In this family life alone, I can teach it for 10 months. After that, you will now make it simple. As you are eating, my dear, did you enjoy the meal? Nice meal. Ṣé ìyàwó mi, well done. Attitude. It depends on how you are cooking. If you are cooking in the kitchen and all the tables and the chairs and the spoons and the pots, they are making noise, you are reacting. Even the children are running away from you. But mommy ti wà depressed. Mommy is losing it. You can't let your husband say, well done, ìyàwó mi. I'm telling you the truth. Listen, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń yọ mí lẹ́nu. Oh, my marriage, my children, my husband, my wife. It's all about attitude, I'm telling you. I'm not talking about a man sleeping around. That's not what I'm saying. Cheating on you and tell you to do whatever you want to do. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ kọ́ yẹn. I'm talking about a normal life, challenges that we go through because of the way economy is and everything. That's what I'm saying, though. Before you now tell your wife, you see, attitude is everything. And your phone is full of pornography. Your phone, different women. Your phone, as you are calling green, you are calling purple, you are calling yellow, you are cheating. As a woman, you are expecting, mo forí ṣe fọrùn ṣe, ọkọ mi ò mọ̀. Ọkọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Facebook ló ti ń ṣe àgbèrè tiẹ̀. I'm not talking to those people, please, I beg. I'm talking to people that are living a normal life, but they have attitude issues. After you have finished the cooking of the meal, say, my dear, did you enjoy the meal? Ìyàwó mi ó dùn, ṣé. As the man is saying ó dùn ẹ̀ ṣé. Kúnlé, Mercy. My dear, this life, this country, attitude ni mò ń sọ yìí o. I'm making a statement. Hey, this country. Hey. Àṣà ní sá lọ, kò síbi tá à ń sá lọ láyé. A máa live life wa náà ni. Hey. Kúnlé, can you just bring lọ gbé ibi tá a máa ń da rice sí wa, lọ gbé ibi tá a máa ń dè lùbọ́ sí wa, gbé ibi tá a máa ń da gàrí sí wa, ìgò epo yẹn gbé wá, my dear, 20,000. Ẹ wo, ata ò sínú freezer o, iyọ̀ ti tán o, kò sí seasoning o. It is well. It is well o, my dear. Our country, ìyàn ò ní músẹ̀, ìyàn ò ní gbé gbogbo wa lọ. This is how we are living in our country. But my own, and I'm sure, is simple. God will be providing for our husbands, especially my husband. What you will use to feed your children and feed me, your wife, you will not lack you. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ, ẹ gbé ráìsì padà, ẹ gbé báàgì ráìsì, ẹ gbé agolo ráìsì padà, ẹ gbé bọ́kẹ́ẹ̀tì gàrí padà. We will survive this season. My dear, thank you for feeding us today. We are grateful. Kí ló tún kù? And keep quiet. Boom, you are not talking again. That man will not be able to sleep until he makes provision. That is one attitude. There's another one. 20,000. Nǹkan ń ṣe yín sà. Kí lẹ rò pé ẹ̀ ń dánwò? Ṣé nǹkan tí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yín fúnyàwó wọn nìyí? That is verbal. 20,000 yẹn, gas ti tán, gàrí ti tán, epo ti tán, òróró ti tán, iṣu ti tán, kò sélùbọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀ ti tán. Kí ló fẹ́ kí n fi 20,000 ṣe? Ó ga o. Ẹni tí ò bá tọ́kọ ní ọkọ tọ́kọ jẹ́ kò yẹ kó lọ́kọ. If you are not manly enough, don't have a family. Is that how to feed your family? 20,000. Do you go out at all? Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ jáde lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ mọ iye tẹ́ ẹ̀ ná ń búkà, ẹ mọ iye tẹ́ ẹ̀ ná fáwọn àlè yín. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀? Ẹ mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbé ìgbésí ayé yín ta. Àwa ni kébi pa kú àbí? Àwa la mọ ibi tá à ń lọ, àwa la mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe. Wo tó bá yẹ, wàá kó 20,000 kúrò lórí tébù fún mi. You have said it, okay? Now, the difference is there. Attitude is everything. If that person that massage the ego and make that man feel like a king in his kingdom, you added icing on the cake, you made him feel like a man, you prayed for him, you honored him, Abba, and the one that you have told him the story of his life and the way he's giving girlfriends money and he's not giving you. Which one is going to receive peace? Who is going to receive 100,000 the following day? Pé my dear, 20,000 oúnjẹ kélekèlé la máa fi ra. Wo gba 100,000 nǹkan tó bá rà ẹ lọ rà sílé. Àti easy téèyàn bá ra nǹkan in bulk. That is how life is. Attitude is everything. Like I said, I'm not going to pick calls today. I want you to take time to listen very well. Mo sọ fún yín o, ọ̀rọ̀ ìní ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ padà lọ gbọ́ ni. Follow me on Instagram. The handle is Funke Adetuberu. Make sure you go back and listen on YouTube. Funke Adetuberu náà ni. Listen with your heart and apply the wisdom I'm teaching you today. Don't forget, your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ attitude, mo pàtẹ́wọ́ fún yín. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ ìtókù náà, mo pàtẹ́wọ́ fún yín. Attitude is everything. I want to appreciate you for listening to me today. It's been wonderful. I love everyone for being part of this episode today. On behalf of Dr. Inka Joy Laifele, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that has been part of this program, She Matters Today. You want to ask me question, 080-232-42389. Appreciate everyone that has been part of me since I've been in the studio. I love you guys. Thank you. I'll see you next week.